In today's video, I finally tried producing with AI for the first time. Should this be illegal for producers to use? Let's find out. So I've wanted to mess around with using some AI vocals for a while. So for today's video, I'm going to be using this platform called Audemy to turn my voice into a completely different sounding singer or sample. But before we can do that, let's get started on a melody. Okay, so I don't have too much in mind for this beat. I want something that's going to be pretty chill, and I want something that I can use these vocals for a hook or kind of a chopped up sample, something like that. So I want to go ahead and get that melody recorded down just so I'll have it in my mind and also have something to work with. Alright, so I'm going to keep this vocal melody in mind as I craft the melody for the beat. So I really want it to walk up, so like da 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 na 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 na. I really don't want to go with that progression, but I might have to. Alright, this is finally starting to shape up the way I want it. I'm gonna go through and tweak the piano melody a little bit more and add a few more sounds. Alright, this is starting to shape up pretty good. I need to check and see how the vocal melody sounds now that I've changed so much stuff, but I think we're sounding pretty good and I've not got too much to worry about. This is really reminding me of something I would have made like back in 2020, so I'm really happy to hear this and see how it's progressing. Alright, I guess it's time to start writing some lyrics. If you're enjoying this video, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out a whole lot and lets YouTube know that other people need to watch this video as well. Alright, this is going to be the first time I've ever tried anything AI music. You know, I've used ChatGPT to write lyrics. I've actually... Why don't I make ChatGPT write some lyrics? I didn't even think about that. Let's do that. But what I was going to say is I've never used any musical generative AI or any voice changing type stuff or anything like that yet. So this is going to be super interesting to see how this sounds. Speaking of doing things I've never done before, my video of where I made a beat in BandLab has done extremely well. It still gets views to this day. It's very fun and entertaining, so be sure to check that out over here after you finish this video. Okay, well, I guess we're going to use ChatGPT to write us some lyrics. I wasn't originally thinking about doing that, but let's try it. Alright, so the kind of idea I was having here is almost kind of like Bruno Mars. So from across, I'm hearing the phrase from across the room right here. From across the room. I don't know why. That's just something that came to mind. So let's ask ChatGPT. always like saying please before I do anything, you know. Maybe I'll be on the AI overlord's good side one day. Say, please write me lyrics for a 16 bar, 164 BPM hook in the key of G sharp major. Now, the key's not really important, or the BPM or bar amount, but I just want to see if there would be anything that would kind of come close to it. Skyward Journey. I don't know. Let's just see if this fits in the first place. Quick interruption real quick. If you are looking for a distributor to get your music out onto streaming services, I can't recommend DistroKid enough. I've used it for about 5 years now and have been pleased with what they offer. So feel free to use my 7% off link down below in the description. There's too many words in this to use. So as you can see, it gave me 16 bars in the poetry sense. So 4 bars of this is going to be all we need here. Our hearts beat as one, feel the rhythm in here. I kind of like that, but that's about the only one I like out of all of this. I'll paste this in Fruity Notebook here, but I don't want to use this for the very first line. I'm gonna say baby girl because that's 3 syllables. That's what I need. Baby girl shouting right from across the room. In the moment I was okay, we'll use in that moment. Okay, that was a good one. Take a chance with a dance and then you will see. Soaring high in the sky, it's just you and me. Baby girl, shouting right from across. Dude, I feel so cringe using this. Okay, so I'm thinking Jordan, Jacob, or Mark. But I am curious about LaLa.ai's voice changer doing like Morgan Wallen. I think that would be pretty funny. So I'm gonna get that recorded real quick. We will throw it inside of Automy and I guess LaLa.ai while we're at it. Hey, so while I'm filming this, just hit 1,100 subs, so let's go. Alright, so all I'm gonna put on this vocal is just auto-tune here. I don't want anything else going on top of it that'll risk it, you know, artifacting or making it sound kind of messed up and weird. Baby girl shining bright from across the room. In that moment I was struck, it was all in bloom. Bloom. Take a chance with a dance and then you will see. Bruh. Bloom. Take a chance with a dance and then you will see. Soaring high in the sky, it's just you and me. Okay, that's terrible, bro. But that's why we have AI to make it better. Struck, it was all in that moment I was struck, it was all in struck, it was all in bloom. Bloom. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Okay, so now that I've got these tuned, let's throw it in our AI changers. Okay, now that I have our vocals all processed and tuned up, let's get them ready and throw them in some of our AI voice changers. We'll leave it at 30. Let's convert it. Hydrated. Okay, I'm gonna download it, but I do not want to listen to it. Oh, it gave it to us in an MP3. You have to line it up. So I don't want to listen to this yet. I just want to hit process file and get us the Morgan Wallen take. All right, so we've got Morgan Wallen downloaded now. I never would have thought I would have said the phrase, we've got Morgan Wallen downloaded. I'm noticing that these AI are not like keeping it perfectly in time with what I gave it. I don't know, you know, how big of an issue that's going to be, but I would have hoped that we would have tried to stay close to the time. I mean, obviously, you know, some of the models are going to be a little off to make it sound more realistic, you know, and be like the actual person's voice, but I think we'll be happy with the 2 that we've got so far. And we can always go back on Automy and find somebody else if I want. Let's go ahead and finish the entire beat out first and then listen to the voice. Just so that way we have everything together and ready for the big reveal. drums are really sounding like how I did in 2020, so I'm really kind of liking how this is coming together. I'm going to do 1 or 2 more melody sounds, and then we are going to listen and see how well these AI turned out. I butchered that there at the end, but I kind of like the chord change. Alright, I think I'm ready to arrange the beat out and then check out how the AI did. Now, the moment we have all been waiting for this entire video. Starting off with Mark here from the Automy website. Let's go.
Baby girl shining bright from across the room. In that moment I was struck, it was all in bloom. Take a chance with a dance and then you will see. Soaring high in the sky, it's just you and me.
That's very interesting. I don't know, I might need to mess with that slider a little bit and see what kind of different sounds we can get out of it. That's pretty crazy though, I'm not gonna lie. And lastly, let's see how Morgan Wallen sounds.
Baby girl shining bright from across the room. In that moment I was struck, it was all in bloom. Take a chance with the dance and then you will see. Soaring high in the sky, it's just you and me.
Oh my gosh, that's so crazy. Maybe it's because of my accent and choosing him, but that's so funny. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy.
Baby girl shining bright from across the room. In that moment I was struck, it was all in bloom.
I don't know why I'm finding it even that funny. It's just, oh my god, it's just crazy, I guess. Like, since I've never done anything with this, it's pretty crazy. I want to run it through 1 or 2 last ones, probably a female voice as well, and just some other guy.
Baby girl shining bright from across the room.
I think it was my phrasing right there.
In that moment I was struck, it was all in bloom.
Take a chance with a dance and then you will see.
Soaring high in the sky, it's just you and me.
I could see this one actually being used in some sort of like EDM type stuff.
High in the sky, it's just you and me.
It just has that kind of sound to it.
Baby girl shining bright from across the room. In that moment I was struck, it was all in blue.
Maybe we need to reconvert that out and max the conversion out. That might be why the other didn't sound that good.
Baby girl shining bright from across the room. In that moment I was struck, it was all.
Okay, it's probably just since it's a male voice going into it, but man, this one got me good. Man, I can't get over how funny that was. That was crazy. Alrighty, so my final thoughts on using AI to produce with. In this case, I think it's perfect. You know, it can help you to sometimes have vocals laid down for a hook to kind of get an idea of your arrangement and how it might sound with somebody on it. How do I feel about the AIs I used for this one? I think that the Automy ones sounded all right. Of course, turning me into a female singer didn't seem to really work, but some of the male voices were pretty cool. Would I use them for like a beat with a hook? Maybe. I don't know. Me personally, you know, I'm not 110% certain about all the copyright and stuff regarding it all right now. I know you can't necessarily copyright it because it might be trained on other models of copyrighted works. However, you know, those were my lyrics and I wrote them, so, you know, they belong to me. So I think it's just kind of a big gray area right now as far as what you should use or what you can legally use and all that. But just having fun, there's obviously no problems in doing this, and I would highly encourage it. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Feel free to check out all the links down below in the description for my teaching, my Discord, my Instagram, and also to get 7% off of DistroKid. Thank you all for watching. My name is CJ, aka CJink. Have a good whatever time of day you're watching this, and God bless.